the point in question here with the opposition leader is that lands are being cleared for dead people. And I will say this, lands are being cleared for the living people, but the dead people's names are still on the transport and leases.
Some of the persons, Dr. Apadu, Robbie LaRose, Ramroop, Biro, this other guy, Duki. That's okay.
Making some comment about the land claim that government did to the opposition leader. And to my surprise, right, he mentioned my name, Aduki. And he said that I am unalive. But here I am, alive and well.
A man suspected of attempting to rob a Chinese-owned supermarket on Mandela Avenue was shot and killed Wednesday night during an exchange of gunfire with police authorities said. The dead man was identified as near Emmanuel of Norton Street Lodge.
Who passed away? Mohamed go. House got a bill? Mohamed go. People not getting justice? Mohamed go. People get shoot, people get robbed? Mohamed go. People facing flooding, reality, punishment? Mohamed go.
Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa! Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the thing, whoa! Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried.
Neighbors, let me start the things about now. Let's start the things TV. It's your boy Fire Phyllis, aka Mr. Let's Start Things in the building. Welcome to our fresh upload of a fresh update. Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday, definitely, man. You know we have to tap in with a piece of upload for you guys, with a piece of topic. You know what's going on. Yes. You see how we start the video. You know with any part bubbly, you know with the note on the plate. So make sure you stick around and do not move in order for you to don't miss out what we got for you. You understand? Stick around. But like we told you already, we're going to keep telling you, man, we building the channel. So remember 50K by year end. Remember, that is our manifesto. That's the work we're putting in. So if it's your first time over here, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button and put your post notification bell on. Run up the likes on this one here, and don't remember to give us a hype. You understand? All right, see what's going on. We're not going to waste no time. Let's jump into these topics that we got for you. Quick and fast. Let's get this.
One thing I desire, plenty money, let the Henny take me higher. One thing I desire, a peace of mind, another rum to cool my temper. To cool my temper. It's your girl Kaya, singer-songwriter from Guyana. And whenever I need to listen to all the latest news, updates, gossips, anything, I listen to Let's Talk the Thing TV. Everything surrounding Guyana in the diaspora, all the latest news and everything, I don't miss it. So y'all don't miss it either. Big up yourself, Let's Talk the Thing TV. It's where it's at.
Well, if you also subscribe, definitely we're going to kick it off to D with the whole land situation we're going on now. You guys see the opposition leader, Mr. Azudin Mohamed, went up Borbis, whereby, you know what I mean, he was called to do some exposing upon some land that is not owned by nobody, or the persons who owning this land is dead, but the government have people own. Yo, I'll tell you something. This whole land thing, it's crazy. Now, since this video has been released, or since Mohamed has, you know what I mean, exposed what's going on, it's a whole different turn, because the individual that Mohamed was with, that was speaking about this thing, I remember now it's not Mohamed go himself, you know, it's people call, and this is what people gotta understand, people call Mohamed. So when Mohamed, wherever Mohamed hear this, I feel like Mohamed need to do some more research, because this thing kind of sticky. Now, the individual call 5 names, because Mohamed asked him for 5 names, 5 dead persons that own land that is dead, and he called 5 names, but one of the name out of the 5 resurfaced. I don't know what's going on. The man said, "Oh, I hear me name calling that I dead, but I alive." This land thing sticky. Anyway, let me jump straight into this. Now we have this brethren from around that same area in Berbice have some concern about this whole situation, this whole ants nest raise. Viewers and subscribers, let's get into this.
My name is Renard Ward, Council on East Bank of Berbice, attached to the RDC Region 6. Now, the opposition leader was on the East Bank of Berbice in this very area, Maka. If you look, there's the excavator up the road, and this is the end of Maka to a place called Hope Town. Now, let me bring some clarity to this entire issue. A few years back, the president was here, and farmers visited his meeting and asked for assistance in terms of land clearing. There and then, the president said, okay, we're going to assist farmers. A committee was set up, of which I was a part of, and I was responsible for a particular area from Maka to Zorgenfleck. Now, our responsibility was to capture the data of farmers' names and what they want for the land that they are living on. Now, that list was submitted, and on a subsequent visit, the president said, okay, we're going to clear 5 acres of land, and through the committee, we said, okay, this lands will be cleared, and you have to have some amount of drainage on it. So we added on a number of length of drains to the cleared area. Now, the opposition leader, Mr. George, yesterday claimed that the government is clearing lands for dead people. Let me just bring this to your attention. The government cleared land for me a few years ago, and I don't own any land on East Bank of Berbice. Yes, I'm a farmer, but I don't own any land. The land is in my father's name. Just before my land was cleared, it was cleared from Mr. George. Mr. George doesn't own any land. The land is owned by his dead father. I might be incorrect at this point in time. I don't know if he went and got leased for the lands that he now sits on, but as far as I know, those lands are owned by a dead person. Well, you know, once you're dead, the lease, I think, dies with it. So I don't know what's the story there. But I will find out. The fact is, the East Bank of Berbice is a closely knit community. Everybody knows everybody. And majority of the lands on the East Bank of Berbice are privately owned. Now, second and third generation like myself do not find the money to go and get the lands into their names. So, we just continue, be born and raised and grow up on the land, so I'll be a user land. The government comes to assist, we take the assistance, we clear the land. Now, the point in question here with the opposition leader is that lands are being cleared for dead people. And I will say this, lands are being cleared for the living people, but the dead people's names are still on the transport and leases. So if they want to put it that the government is clearing land for dead people, I won't say the government is clearing land for dead people. The government is clearing land for living people, but lands were owned by dead. And if they want to continue to say that the government is clearing lands for dead people, well, yes, the government is clearing lands for dead people for people to use who are living, like myself and Mr. George. Mr. George has some serious issues that he has to deal with. Now, and I find that this land here is one of the lands that were cleared recently. And behind there is where Mr. George has a leased land, of which some of which were cleared recently as well, but he won't tell you that part of the story. And I will allow him to come back and tell you how is it that other people's lands were cleared on his land that is owned by his dead father. Now, I have a few persons around me right now because they stopped and they saw me quarrel with myself on this phone. And I asked them a question, and I will ask them again. Sir, did the government clear any lands for you?
Yes.
Do you own any land?
No.
Ma'am, did the government clear lands for you?
Yeah, the government clear we land, but the land is not we land. The land is my father-in-law land in the States, but we living on the place. So by rights, they have to clean the land, not because my father-in-law not around. We live in there. And I thankful for it. If the government said now he's not cleaning land for people who ain't have a transport, that means majority people of the bank won't be having land clearing. because majority of we family member passed away and who in the States. So it's just an understanding of what is it.
Thank you very much. Like you see, we here, we all are benefiting, we all struggling. And if the government is coming in to help us, we all welcome it. But Mr. George has some sort of motive. And I will leave him to come back on the media and state why, and the fact that he have more things to say, let him come forward and say what he has to say. But at the end of the day, the residents on the East Bank of Berbice welcome the land clearing. And if more lands has to be cleared, we all welcome it. And if more development has to come in the name of their people, we welcome it. So, Mr. Opposition Leader, if you can come in now and give everybody transport so that land don't clear for their people, we welcome that too. You, the opposition leader, has to sort yourself out with whatever personal problem you have with the minister. Do not come and drag the people of the East Bank into your mess. And you're using the poor people to get to your agenda. That's your business. You got trade there, but don't drag me into it.
Viewers and subscribers, as you just now heard, the young man with what he's saying there, and you know what I mean. I don't know, but it's crazy, but they do have a point in a certain way. The land is clean, and yeah, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all could give me some more clearance within the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts on this is, so because this is kind of sticky. You know what I mean? Obviously, if me mother own a land and me mother they pass away, obviously I would have got the transport information or whatever let them know where it is me land. But I could understand if persons don't have information or wasn't given a land, but their father or their relative wanted they own a land and they feel like they entitled. But this thing go more deep. Like this brother Sati feel like the man will call Mohamed got something going on, but it's crazy at this said. But anyway, let me jump straight into Mohamed and the man that basically this whole ants nest race up right now, so we could get some more clarity. Let's get this.
This is what corrupt under the PPP government. President Jack Dio, this video is for you. I want to show you what your cabal is doing, how your cabal, how your ministers, how they're milking money off the backs of taxpayers in this country. I am presently at Mako, located on the East Bank, Berbice, Region 6. Between Mara to New Forest, for the past 3 years, Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa, he's involved in a highway robbery where he's clearing lands off the guise of assisting farmers with agriculture. A lot of the farmers passed away, some as much as 15, 20 years ago. Presently, behind us is a piece of land where they cleared just recently 5 acres of land. They're clearing an acre for 2.8 million Guyana dollars. 5 by 2.8 is 14 million Guyana dollars. They cleared this land. What is going on? Any farming is happening here? Where is the owner of this land?
The owner of this land is overseas. You live in Guyana.
You heard Jack Dio? This is Mr. George living in here for the past 40 years plus. So my people, my fellow brothers and sisters, I want you to understand. Zulfikar Mustafa and his family, they're getting the contracts to clear these land. Clear these land located between Mara and New Forest on the East Bank of Berbice to assist farmers. That's the excuse, assist farmers. And absolutely no farming is happening on these lands. And when they clear the land, let's say January, they're coming again 6 months after to clear the same land. Repeated clearing. That means repeated money in their pockets. Corruption. Corruption, Jack Dio. So we just show you 5 acres, no farming happening over here, the money going into the minister's pocket. Let us show you another 10 acres where they're clearing right opposite the 5 acres. And this land, this 10 acres over here, whose land?
This is Dr. Apudu.
And where's Dr. Apadu?
He passed away years ago. More than 15 years after he passed away.
Wow. So my
So-
fellow brothers and sisters, you see where all the money going. You see where the $1 trillion budget's going. You mentioned about a list with 25 persons on the list.
The 25 person name on the list, the last list they come up here with recently. And on that list, again, more than 5 persons passed away. More than 5 persons passed
Can
away.
you
at
name me
release
some
of
of the persons?
Dr. Apadu, Robbie LaRose,
Uh-huh.
Ramroop,
Ramru.
Biro, this other guy, Dookie.
That's okay. Jagdio, some names mentioned. Look into this immediately, and you need to sack your ministers. This is high level of corruption. This is highway robbery that is going on. They're just clearing lands of disease, and just collecting money under the guise of assisting farmers. Look, we have 10 acres of land over here. No farming. Absolutely nothing is happening over here. So $2.8 million per acre. Multiply by 10, that's 28 million dollars in the pockets of your ministers.
And this is the second time this land clear now.
Second time.
Second time for the last year and this year.
No farming.
No farming yet.
Please show,
Right.
please show in the land so that people can see nothing is happening in there. And how long to clear an acre? 5 acres,
5
sorry,
acre?
they're clearing.
4 days, sometimes 4 days, 5 days
Wow.
maximum.
So in 5 days, $14 million in 5 days. Can you believe that, Jagdio?
And all of this is this is just a little part of it. This is just a little part of the land where they clear. There's a bunch of places more
This
clear
is
than
whose
clear.
excavator?
This is KGM excavator.
How you know it's KGM excavator?
Because all the logo is right to the back. And all the take out.
So they take off the stickers.
Take out all the stickers from the back.
But they don't know that I have people in every crack, every nook and cranny in this country. People would tell me about corruption.
This is just one of the excavators. They bring some brand new excavator.
And how you know Zulfikar getting the contracts to clear the land?
Because his son. I talked to his son up here already.
You saw his son here?
I talked to him up here, right? He's up here with a pickup. I talked to him right up here.
So if I show you a picture, you can tell me if this is his son?
Yes, as long as I see the person, I can know him. I can recognize the individual.
This guy.
Yep, that's the individual I talked to.
So Jagdio, President Jagdio, I want you to understand what is going on, and also my fellow Guyanese brothers and sisters. For the past 4 years, the Minister of Agriculture came up with a scheme to cart off billions of taxpayers' money under the guise of clearing lands to assist farmers with agriculture. I just show you 10 acres of land that was cleared 2 times. So 10 acres multiplied by 2 is 20 acres, multiplied by $2.8 million. That is 56 million dollars.
To clear it twice for nothing.
To clear it twice for nothing. Then I showed you another 5 acre over there. The owner is living in the United States of America. This owner passed away 15 years ago. So just imagine if they clear 1,000 acres of land. Because with that list you mentioned, 25 persons, and you mentioned to me earlier.
More or less 78 persons was on that list
Wow.
tomorrow.
So
Petanque is the next list. Petanque, I'm not sure about there's 48 individual exact.
Oh,
I'm speaking when I say I'm speaking specifically what I know about.
correct.
Right?
So let me just give you a summary. So let's say if they clear 1,000 acres of land, at 2.8 is the contract, $2.8 million. That is 2.8 billion Guyana dollars going into the pockets of the minister and his family. And farmers not planting. Farmers, some of the farmers passed away 10, 15 years ago. Some of them living in the United States. So they're just clearing land Wild West and collecting the money Wild West too. The only thing remaining for these ministers to do is to walk in Bank of Guyana in Georgetown and tell the governor, Mr. Gobin Gango, open the safe and carry all the money. That is the only thing remaining for this wicked cabal to do. Jagdio, look into this, immediately. This is highway robbery happening here. Also, you mentioned that something else you mentioned to me with the corruption as it relates to the canals. We'll deal with that another day. Let us just deal with the lands they're claiming under the guise. Who else gets contracts to clear land in here other than the minister Zulfikar Mustafa's son? Who else?
Machu. Machu's an executive
Oh,
contract.
Machu is the family of the first lady, the first
Yes.
lady's brother-in-law. So you know what you're saying.
Yes.
Jagdiya, look into this because Irfan must know of this. That is his family, Machu. This Machu used to sell cell phone in a little store,
Shell Shacks.
Yeah,
That was the name of it.
yeah. And Barbees, Hampshire side. He used
One
to
was in New Amsterdam, was in that port.
yes, used to sell couple cell phones, and today tens of billions of dollars in contracts off the backs of taxpayers. So my fellow people, this is where all the money is going. When you want to know why they can't give pensioners more, why they can't pay public servants more, why our persons working in the private sector can't get more, this is the reason. Massive corruption. Then they come to the parliament again for $55 billion more. So this is where the money going, because some of this going into Zulfikar pocket to clear land and nothing is going on in the land. So this is an example, Mr. Jagdio. I think you should reach out to Mr. George and let him give you more information. He has a lot of information. And let's stop this corruption for once and for all. Stop it. We cannot allow this to happen in our country. Thank you.
55 billion them man ask so. And them man just get 1.5 trillion. So wait, so the next time them man ask some money, them man gonna ask so 70 million. It's trillion, billion, million. Them man ain't got million, billion, trillion. Them man do trillion first, billion second, million third. 55 billion. What do you want with all it? To the PPP supporters, I want you to ask this question. This is all I want. Why would you guys come again for 55 billion when you had just had 1.5 trillion? Now, all right, Mohamed lying upon y'all. Yeah, Mohamed, he lying, this false. All right, let me say oh. Get y'all the ball. It's like he lying, he corrupt. Not the PPP corrupt, he corrupt. But this is why you want to know. If y'all just don't have 1.5 trillion, why in this parliament y'all bring the other day just to try y'all gone to 55 billion? So what really y'all doing with this money? This is why I want to know. What's really, you trying to tell me the 1.something trillion already done in road? Me know if the bridge card, if said Chinese, them didn't buy the money. So me know right now. You trying to tell me 1.something trillion done? Cash grant, whatever. Done. Half of the country must get cash grant. 3/4 to actually most. Actually, all the project them in 2 days, in less than a week, crumbling. You gotta go and repair it again every minute. What really is what going on? Answer me that question. This is all I want to know from you guys. All right, Mohamed lying. He's lying. All right. Right? He's lying upon y'all, but this is why I want to know. Why you guys are asking for 55 billion now when y'all just had 1.something trillion? Riddle me D, riddle me that. This is all I want y'all do. Riddle me though. I don't really adding up. They ain't adding up. Anyway, let me keep the ball flowing. Talk.
My name is Ramla Kanduki. I'm residing at Maka Village, East Bangboris, since 1974. That's about 50-something years now. Now, on social media last night, I saw an individual in the same village, Arvin Judge, well known as Rancher, was saying that he was making some comment about the land claim that government did to the opposition leader. And to my surprise, right, he mentioned my name, Aduki. And he said that I am unalive. But here I am, alive and well, still doing my farming. You know? So I want to know, how come can this comrade come to such a conclusion that Duki is? You know? I mean, if you're playing politics, play politics. But what I'm saying, speak the truth. He was saying that people get land clear and several times, but he also get land clear from the government. He also benefit, and he get land clear more than one time too. Me as a Duki, the normal thing was like 5 acres was supposed to be cleared for me, but only 3 acres cleared, and I am very, very, very much thankful for that. And because I couldn't have done it. You know? You mentioned other people's name in the village. This village have, I think there was 20 or 25 names. You know? I had a look at the list. 20 or 25 names, yes. But the other names that he mentioned, like Ramroop and Bureau, then those people died, but landing clear for them. I'm living here. You talk about you know about, and I'm speaking about what I know about. And no landing clear for Ramroop. Ramroop died several years ago. Bureau died last year. No landing clear for him. So what I'm saying, well, I would like to speak directly to Mr. Arvin Judge. If you are going to comment, you don't have a problem. But comment truthfully. Speak truthfully. Don't go on like on social media. Because this man, when I tell you, I say, what? I'm a dead man? I say, what? No.
So you feel that the opposition came now and misleading people with those false claims?
Well, the opposition, yes. Yeah, I'm okay. Opposition got to be opposition. You know, but I'm saying if you want to play politics, let him play politics. But don't get people involved. And he should get his facts right. He should get his facts right. And I can speak for one as a farmer that the initiative that the government take to assist farmer pay is very, very, very beneficial. Very, very beneficial. Me for one. You know? Yeah, maybe what you say that the people ain't create the land, but people can't do farming presently now. It's raining night and day. Where you going to plant and what you going to do? Or if I gotta wait till the well hold and people will cultivate their land. Well,
viewers and subscribers, as you heard the big man come out and say that, yo, he's not dead, he's alive. And that's what I was saying earlier, you know what I mean? If Mohamed is going to be in his ego just to expose the government, no. Because it's anything anybody bring to you, anything anybody say, you're going to just take it up on your shoulder and run with it and say, okay, PPP this, PPP that. You got to get your facts straight. Which he was asking the man how we know and do this kind of thing. The man was saying also how we know about certain things. But you know how the code go already wrong. It's like, man, it is what it is. But you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. Definitely on this. Oh my God, I'm telling you, what a Sunday. Talking about the government. You think it's me alone wondering with the government they're on? Check this out.
You want me to talk about politics, you stinking dark laddie, man? Eh? You know why? Me, I gave the vice president, the president, and the win team Mohamed every meter. Me don't talk against nobody. You see? If not, you wear one gun, bribing the guy needs a cash gun. Jack the other one gun, building the harbor bridge. How much good Mohamed do? Mohamed say, go and rescue how much children were drowned. Go and prepare, visit the family who passed away. Mohamed go. House got to build. Mohamed go. People not getting justice. Mohamed go. People get shoot. People get robbed. Mohamed go. People facing flooding, reality, punishment. Mohamed go. Starvation, hungry belly. Mohamed go. Everything Mohamed do. Mohamed do. Once are here. What Infinity and Jack they do? Then build the road. Then look at. We are one people, one nation, one destiny. You know? Watch one. The same day when the two people drowned upon the road here. Right? My Bella drum side, I don't go back by the east bank side, going back to the north part, right? If the cock up taking loud and red. You know Mohamed there? Mohamed in the river. Mohamed in the rain. Make sure paying private people go look for them. Mohamed find them. But Mohamed still in the bad person. No justice. Police fucked him up. People fucked him up. If not leader get no justice, Mohamed go. The India people them come, Pakistan people come for work. No justice, Mohamed go. Why Mohamed go? Mohamed is a man by heart. He not do it for politics, he not do it for nothing. He do it for the country. Yes, definitely do good. Yes, Jack doing good. Yes, yeah, then generate with the outsiders, with you know, Donald Trump and Pakistan and China, India and British and all of them. Yes. But you think that people are going to rotate Mohamed when he go in there? Definitely, if you listen to this message, I is a calm, humble youth, right? And me not doing this for views and likes and them bomb clock. If Mohamed see it, he see it. But Mohamed, me know he's a young man and them thing, yeah, but me know politics not really for you. But me see, you can do good for the people. You can go, you know, Mohamed, you're not really going to run the country really, you understand? But me believe you can win Jack Deal's space. You can win Jack Deal's space. Because why I say you should win in Jack Deal's space, you're for the people. You're for the people, you help out your people. But some people start how much good with them do. But what you doing right now, Mohamed, nobody never do them. Nobody never do it. Nobody. God there with you. God there with you. You understand? God there with you. If not God there with you, Jack there, God there with you. God don't sleep. Everything is happening for the best. For a time, everything feel like it was smooth. You know what I'm saying? The waters run till they get rough. The breezes blow till they get hard. And what's going to happen? Remember the two words I said it just now, okay? Just remember the word. Put on my glasses. No, not take it off. You see what's going on with this country? You see what's going on with this country? This car, taxi, passageway. Somebody tell me why? In the next video.
It was sad that is trouble. Sad that is big rights. But youth man know we talking though on a real life level when you really sit on it, right? And like I said, me, you know, I see Mohamed when doing all of these things before he got sanctioned or end up meeting in this extradition whole situation is so Mohamed was doing this, doing it for the people them. So when I hear that how even Norton come and see doing it for because of we dying, me, you know. Then I go back to the youth man saying he don't think he could run the, he ain't ready. This is why you got prime minister and all these things. So it's everybody could die in it. If he can parley with people, somebody got to step up for parley. You know what I mean? Real thing. But keep it on 100. Mohamed do anything. Once he looking for a political point, if they're exposing, expose is exposed. Because me never got no time. Because when the government exposing, he them is exposing. Whether it's truth or lie or false. See if it's truth or lie or false, it's this how it go must be. You understand? I don't know. Must see this how it go, mommy must say, listen, it's hardball for hardball. As we continue, we definitely got this news bulletin whereby a Guyanese national was shot dead by the police ranks after trying to rob a supermarket. But I tell you, the youths them going hard. I tell you.
A man suspected of attempting to rob a Chinese-owned supermarket on Mandela Avenue was shot and killed Wednesday night during an exchange of gunfire with police authorities said. The dead man was identified as near Emmanuel of Norton Street Lodge. Police said 2 of his accomplices escaped and remained at large. According to a report from the Guyana Police Force, the incident occurred at approximately 8:40 p.m. and 3 identifiable men entered People's Choice Supermarket on Mandela Avenue. One of the suspects was armed with a gun. The suspects allegedly held 2 unarmed security guards at gunpoint and ordered them to lie on the ground. A police rank who was on mobile patrol reportedly observed the incident and intervened. During the confrontation, the armed suspects allegedly discharged a round in the direction of the officer, who returned fire with his service pistol. The suspects fled in different directions. Emmanuel, who police identified as the gunman, collapsed in a nearby drain a short distance away after being struck during the exchange of gunfire. He was subsequently pronounced dead at the scene by medical personnel from the Georgetown Public Hospital. Police recovered a .32 revolver with 3 live rounds, and several spent shells were recovered at the scene. They were lodged pending further examination. After investigators completed their examination, Emmanuel's body was transported to the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home, where it is awaiting a post-mortem examination. According to police, further checks revealed that the deceased was wanted in connection with an alleged discharging of a loaded firearm with intent matter, which occurred on November 3rd, 2025. Efforts are being made to locate the other suspects as investigations continue.
Yo, that is so crazy. Yo, I tell you, Emmanuel, I'm sorry, but you pick badness up, so you don't know this how badness is go. You understand? Hey, right now the streets them tough, especially with the thugs them, the scripts them. But like I tell you already, me life more important than 100,000, 100 million. Me life more important. I ain't gonna rob nobody. I mean that on them thing there. So you don't know, you try rob, police come and try bust shot at a bad boy. You understand? And guess what happen? It's not a bad boy. Enough of them is not even a gun, man. They don't know nothing but gun. They might bust 2 shots with a gun, but if they under high, heavy gunfire, them shit, them piss, everything right there. Then they don't even know how to shoot. They don't know what to do. Nothing. They don't know how much bullet they in a clip. So if you're a man, shoot 1, 2, 3, you know you got 6 more left back, 4 left back, 2 left back. Alright, this is the last one, you just know shoot. So I mean you ain't got no ammo. They don't even know none of them things there. I try to tell you, if you're going in certain field, go in the field, well educated. Not saying you're supposed to doing nothing, but not for y'all. Wasn't made for that. But y'all just want to pick it up. And when y'all pick up things on your shoulder that is too heavy, it will break your shoulder. Anyway, leave your comments in the comment section, man. This is about I'm going to jump. It was a pleasure being here with you. Hope you guys stay blessed and safe on this Sunday evening. You don't know the ball game go already. Remember, back at it at live again. So big up to all who catch the lives. Remember, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 10:30. In the evening, 8:30 to 10:30. So we got 2 classes. You understand? Anyway, like I said, if you watch the video so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. You understand? Run up the likes on this one, yes, and give the video a hype. Until next time, it's your boy, Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. See you now. Stay blessed. Stay safe. We out.